Welcome back. I'm Jenna Fink with sports. I'm live at Marana High School for our Friday Football Fever Game of the Week. It's a top 10 5A showdown. Number 1 Marana versus number 10 Buena. And those teams have earned those rankings for a reason. They win and win big. The average margin of victory for both of these teams is more than 30 points. And to talk more about tonight's matchup, let's go ahead and bring in head coach Philip Stewart. And Philip, there's a lot of buzz around this team this year. You can feel it here 30 minutes to kick off with senior night. What does it mean to you to have generated all this excitement in the community?
It feels good, and for my senior boys, I started with them when they was freshmen. So to see all this buzz that they created, we started this 4 years ago, and I think now the state of Arizona is taking notice of what we've been doing down here in Marana. And I'm just proud that the fans came out for the boys to celebrate the seniors, and I'm just glad, I'm glad everything that's happened for them has been good.
You've been the top-ranked team in the entire state for 3 weeks now. Is that something you talk about with the players?
So, yeah, and like I just said, it's something we started 4 years ago. We've been working, and they realize all of our hard work is starting to pay off, or people starting to see what we've been doing down here. So I have talked to them about it. I tell them, hey, for them to recognize us number 1, that means we've been putting in the work. And for us to stay at number 1, we have to continue to work. Last week, we felt like we came out slow, and I told them that's what happens when we don't work. You know what I'm saying? So this week we had a real good practice, and they're excited to come out and play this week.
Your defense gives up less than 10 points a game, but Buena averages 55 points a game. What kind of challenge do the Colts pose?
So I actually challenged my defense today. The last 2 years, we haven't gave up 1 point to Buena. We have kept them to 0 scores. So I challenged them tonight to do it again because they've been having a high-powered offense. So the challenge tonight is to try to keep them under 10. So I told my defense, if they do it, I'll take care of them next week. But that's a challenge in itself. So, like I said, the defense is fired up. I gave the challenge this morning, and I said, because usually I give them a challenge each week. So today's challenge was, can we keep them a 0 for the 3rd time in a row? So we're going to try it tonight.
A good goal. And what's the key besides that to get a win and stay undefeated?
Take care of our, do what we do best. Play fast. Try to the penalties. We've been killing ourselves the last few weeks with the penalties. So if we can keep the penalties down and we be able to play fast, we'll get to play some Tiger football tonight.
All right, Coach. Thank you so much for taking the time. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.
Marana and Buena will kick off at 7 o'clock here. And that isn't the only thing that's happening. We have baseball World